Like a Hellcat.
What's up, subscribers? It's Captain U23 here with a video, and I'm gonna do a review of the Xbox. So, if you're someone who don't know what an Xbox One is, then this is the perfect video for you, because I'm gonna explain it. Now, also have a few other things to say. So, give me a second. Hey, have you ever wanted to be an author and share your stories across the world? You can do that with Wattpad. Wattpad is a great to use if you're a writer or someone who just want to get out stories. Personally, I use it myself because I like to write, and its score on Google Play is 4.2, and you can also read other people's stories, such as this, Bone of Demon Kings, or there's also a lot of, other types of options, choices. Like, what I mean is you can read different types of stories. Like, you can read adventure stories or fantasy stories. Any kind of category of stories you like, you can read it. So guys, please get the app. I just put a story on there just a few minutes ago. You can read my stories. They're not boring. About anime stories and stuff like that. I'll leave the link in the description for Wattpad. And please make sure you check me out. And that's all. So, okay guys. For some of you who don't want to go on Wiki, I can understand. That's why I'm going to make it a little easier and short if you don't know what the Xbox One is, or if you need more information. So, here I go. The Xbox One was made by the developers Microsoft. The product was Xbox. It was a home video game console. It was programmed to play video games and occasionally watch Blu-ray movies and some more. It was released November the 22nd on 2013, and its price ranged from about $400 to $450, and also they started releasing more models over the years. They had an original model, and then there was the S model, and then there was the X model. Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X. So, in a few minutes, I'll give you the differences in between all of them and stuff like that. So, let's move on. And its predecessor, or what's going to come before it, if you don't know what that means, predecessor means what's going to come before. Well, what came before it was the Xbox 360. And its successor, which is going to come after it, is Project Scarlett, or Xbox One Scarlett, or Xbox 2. The Xbox One is an 8th generation home video game console developed by Microsoft. Announced in May 2013, it is successor to Xbox 360 and the third console in the Xbox family. It was the first released in North America, parts of Europe, Australia, and South America in November 2013, and in Japan, China, and other European countries in September 2014. It is the first Xbox game console to be released in China, specifically in the Shanghai Free Trade Zone. Microsoft marketed the device as an all-in-one entertainment system, hence the name Xbox One. Xbox One mainly competes against Sony's PlayStation 4, Nintendo's Wii U, and Switch. Moving away from its predecessors' power PC-based architecture, the Xbox One marks a shift back to the Times 86 architecture used in the original Xbox. It features an AMD accelerator, a processing unit, and a 8664 times instruction set. The Xbox One's controller was redesigned over the Xbox 360s with a redesigned body, D-pads, and triggers capable of delivering direct haptic feedback. The console places an increased emphasis on cloud, social networks, features, and abilities to record and share videos or clip screenshots from gameplay or live stream. As I said earlier, the console can play Blu-ray disc and lay over live television programming from an existing setup top box or a digital tuner for digital terrestrial television with an enhanced program guide. The console optionally includes a redesigned Kinect sensor marked as a Kinect 2.0, providing improved motion tracking and voice recognition. Soon in 2016, a newer model of the Xbox. Now I read. The original Xbox One model succeeded by the Xbox One S in 2016, which has a smaller form factor supported by HDR10 high dynamic range video, as well as support for 4K video playback and upscaling of games from 1080p to 4K. It was praised for its smaller size, its on-screen visual improvements, and its lack of an internal power supply, but it regresses such as the lack of native Kinect port. And lastly, the successor of the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X. A high-end model named Xbox One X was unveiled in June 2017 and released in November. It features upgraded hardware specifications and support for rendering games at 4K resolution. Oh yeah, one more thing. They forgot to throw in that the Xbox One X was also the most powerful console of that time. More powerful than the PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo. It was the most powerful console, the Xbox One X, in horsepower. A few extra features. On April 16, 2019, which is actually this year, which is surprising, Microsoft unveiled that the Xbox One X All Digital Edition, which you can buy a digital Xbox One S. I don't really think lots of people buy them because you can only use those with, you have to have online features. So technically, if you bought a game and try to put it in there, it wouldn't work. Only you can buy the games online. So technically, I don't think a lot of people will buy it. That's in my opinion. But this is not about my opinion. Okay, which include 3 digital games: Forza Horizon 3, Sea of Thieves, and of course, and especially, Minecraft. Okay, guys, if you've gotten here, that means you want to know about Project Scarlett. Now, if you got into the video this far, you now know what an Xbox One is, when it was released, what games and things like that I just explained. Now, I will reveal to you, give you information about Project Scarlett, aka the Xbox 2 um, so let's get started. Okay, so officially, Project Scarlett, it isn't released yet. Okay, so of course, it comes from Microsoft. It is a console. The code name or name is Scarlett. It's a ninth generation, and yes, it's unleashed. It's going to be released in the 2020 holidays, and its competitors will be the PlayStation 5, which I will talk about in another video, with the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch. And its predecessor is, of course, the Xbox One X. Now, time to begin. Project Scarlett is the code name for Microsoft's next generation of Xbox consoles. Phil Spencer confirmed the next generation of Xbox at Microsoft's 2018 Xbox E3 briefing, and a year later confirmed a holidays 2020 release date. Okay, so for some of you guys, this might be important here, but no games have been confirmed for Project Scarlett apart from Halo Infinity, but except that Cyberpunk 2077 and possibly a new installment in a Grand Theft Auto series will be released for the console. So they're basically saying there aren't any games or any new games coming on a console except for a game called Halo Infinity and maybe, well, let me put it like this. Maybe a GTA 6 or Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay, it's accessories. In June 2019, Microsoft confirmed that all third generation Xbox One controllers, well, Xbox One S controllers, will work on Project Scarlett. This also includes both Series 1 and Series 2 Elite controllers. So, it's basically more advanced controllers from the predecessors. Interesting. Okay, guys, this one's a little pretty long, so let me go ahead and get the basis. It is except that when Project Scarlett launches, it will launch as two consoles, one cheaper model, possibly focused on digital only content, and more powerful and an expensive model. Microsoft is expected to do this as they did the Xbox One, the Xbox One S being the cheaper alternative, and the Xbox One X being more powerful option. So they're saying they're going to sell Project Scarlett two different versions, akin to the Xbox One S and X, one powerful and one cheap and affordable. Well, yeah. The name of the two models is unknown, but reports are showing that the code names for the consoles are Indicana and Lockhart. Okay, so let's get a little quick read. Indicana consoles will be more powerful and more expensive, essentially being the successor to the Xbox One X. Indicana is expected to provide a cutting-edge console gaming experience. It is also rumored that Microsoft is exploring technology to dramatically reduce loading times, potentially including SSD storage in the package. So they're trying to reduce loading screens. I can understand that. Loading, well, Lockhart. Lockhart would be the cheaper S style console for Xbox Scarlett. This variation will be affordable, just like I said, affordable SKU, providing the next generation Xbox experience in a package, potentially around as powerful as the current Xbox One X hardware-wise with free enforcement refinement under the hood. So they're saying that even though Lockhart is not going to be just as powerful or just as good as the Anaconda, it's going to be still just as strong as the Xbox One X, which surprisingly, you might as well say it is an Xbox One X instead of a Xbox Scarlett. That's my opinion. Well, okay. However, there have been mixed reports. Microsoft will actually release a cheaper alternative of the Xbox Scarlett in mid-2019. Wait, really? Microsoft started a project that Project Lockhart was in fact Xbox One S All Digital Edition. Okay, cloud streaming. Project X Cloud. It is expected that Project Scarlett will incorporate Project X Cloud to make it easier to play Xbox games across a range of devices. Okay. Videos and I think references. I'll see a little bit. So okay guys, I'm gonna show you this whole trailer of the Project Scarlett. So there you go. I'm not gonna speak or anything, so you can see it, hear it, and whatever. So here you go.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack. We put the fan at the center of every decision we make.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console. We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times. I'm an RPG gamer, and so loading screens are a thing. You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. It's just an elevator ride forever. That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is special because we've really unlocked this new capability to connect with the characters and worlds in a way that no previous generation has allowed. This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before. At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible. It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability, variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever. What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM. We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever. What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today. It's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us it's always about more seamless worlds with the next generation. We can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
I don't lose my last generation as I move into the next generation, the people I play with and the games that I want to play. That experience should be continuous and always growing.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlett.
Okay, guys. So, now that you look at the last of that. So, in the video, they talked about that you'll be able to look at games at 120 frames per second. That's amazing quality. I gotta say that. And I wonder if any of you missed this or not, but they said it's going to be 4 times powerful. 4 times powerful than the Xbox One X. That is crazy. It's not even that far away. Holidays 2020. I bet some of you are confused. Like, Holidays 2020. Like, seriously? When is Holidays 2020? I would say sometime in 2020 during the holidays. Just that simple. So, we got it down. Project Scarlett is coming out soon in 2020. Its predecessor is the Xbox One. And it does have a successor because it is the successor. So, I'm finna leave this video off here. If you need any more info, I'll put this link in the description below. Oh yeah, and also, I'm also going to do a video on info for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. That's coming right after this video. So, be assured for that if you're a PlayStation fan, if you want to know about a PlayStation or the PlayStation 5, or you want to know more about PlayStation 4, don't worry, that video's coming. Well, I didn't do this video first because I'm more of a fan of Xbox. I do own an Xbox. That's not reason why. Never mind, I'm getting off topic. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace. Oh yeah, guys, and lastly, this is what people think the console might look like, or I'm not 100% sure is this what it actually looks like, but this is from T3. At least I think they know what it looks like, this is what they think it might look like. Leave a comment down below if you think it's going to look like this. And now finally, see you later. Goodbye. Hey guys, you should get Wattpad. You want to know why you should get Wattpad? I'll quickly show you. Wattpad is a free session where you can write your stories and see other people's stories. So you can basically write. If you're a writer like me, you love to write, then you should come to Wattpad. It's pretty cool. Wattpad features many categories of whatever you want to read. Like if you want to read adventure, diverse lit, fantasy, historical fiction, horror, and more. So I encourage you to download Wattpad as soon as possible so you can start making your story. Oh yeah, guys, as soon as you download, make sure you come and follow me. Username, Jules T, @JulesT/Wattpad. I repeat, Jules T, @JulesT/Wattpad. I'll see you in your amazing stories. Goodbye.